Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Atomos Tarot, and today's question is, have they moved on? So I have three different piles to choose from. I have pile 1 with blue agate and tarot de divine. I have pile 2 with hematite and a black tarot, and I have pile 3 with green aventurine and austera tarot. So I'll give you a minute to choose whichever pile you most resonate with. That could be the stones, that could be the cards, and then you can go down to the description to pick the timestamp down below for your pile. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Hi there, pile 1. You picked the Tarot of the Divine and the blue agate. Okay, so before I get into your cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to see if you have the right pile. So if it sounds like your person or if it resonates, then you know you've picked the right pile. Otherwise you might want to pick a different pile. So yeah, I'll put these aside and then I'll grab some oracle cards to start. No, I want to start with these ones. Okay. Pile 1. What is pile 1's person like? Pile 1's person. Okay. So I have 6 of Cups. Super already a playful energy. I'm gonna get another one. Okay. I have the, what is this? 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. I want one more. Okay. And then I have 3 of Cups upright. Yeah, I'm getting very golden retriever energy from this person already. Yeah, they seem very playful, very fun. They seem to like socializing a lot. They could be something like, I don't know, a Gemini is popping into my head. With a lot of cup energy here, that could be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You can take those signs if they resonate. If they don't, that's okay. You can just leave them. Air signs is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So already super playful, super fun. I enjoy socializing. Very much is the type of person who wears their heart on their sleeve. They're not very deceptive. With this 7 of Swords in reverse, it makes me feel like they just, yeah, they're not deceptive in any way. They're very open. They're very honest. Maybe a little naive about a lot of things. They maybe could come across that way, but then again, if you know anything about dolphins, they can actually be kind of bullies in the ocean, even though they have a very playful energy to them. So that could be indicating to maybe potentially that this person from the beginning seemed like this super fun golden retriever person, but actually is a lot more calculating and manipulative on the inside, or maybe they're not aware that they can be pretty manipulative. I'm also going to pull some of these oracle cards. Okay. Grab maybe 2 of these. Okay. What is pile 1's person like? Okay, pile 1's person, pile 1's person. Okay, okay, I'll take all 3. So I have, Begonia, Beware, and Gratitude. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so they could be a little manipulative. I have Corn. I have Fertility, Abundance, Community, Older Sister, Education, Justice, Fairness. Okay, so with this, okay, a thought popped in my head, but I already kind of forgot what that thought was. Okay, if it comes back, oh, maybe this person has kids, even with those eggs, have kids, or maybe you had like they had pregnancy scare with you or something like that. Something with kids, or maybe they work in a field with kids, something like that. And I also have Hyssop, which is cleansing and sacrifice. Hyssop I always think of it as a very young card, if that makes sense. I'm also being drawn to the number 3, so maybe you met this person like in March, or you've been seeing each other or together for like 3 months or something like that. again, threes here. There could also be some sort of like third party situation that happened here. But overall, I feel like your person is generally playful or very fun. They came across as a very golden retriever energy to begin with, but there's something a little just like underneath the surface that's not quite as happy-go-lucky as they first appeared, maybe. I think they can be a little selfish when it comes to their own needs and their own wants. It seems like that it's come from a place of hurt, but instead of actually healing, it seems like they're the type of person that just was like, yeah, I've been hurt in the past, but hasn't actually taken steps to reconcile how to heal themselves, or let go of resentment kind of thing. And they kind of have a mindset like, well, this is me anyways. I think you had a lot of fun with your person. I think that there was some really great times, but again, there's something almost like, I don't know, sad underneath the surface. Like it's like, yeah, Seven of Swords, this is always like the mask card, right? With it in reverse, I don't think they're doing so well right now. I think maybe their mask is slipping a little bit. And again, with that beware and gratitude happening here, I think maybe you opened this person's eyes to a lot of things that they didn't necessarily notice. With cleansing there as well, it makes me feel like they're kind of going through some sort of transformation, but it's so early in its early stages. It's not really even a transformation. It's more just like an awareness that's trying to surface, but this person keeps pushing it away. A lot of sea creatures showed up. So, well, I mean, a lot of cups energy showed up. But they might like go into the beach. Yeah, they like partying, things like that. Whenever this specific card comes up, I always think of like a frat boy. Though that doesn't mean that, your person has to be a guy or anything like that. But yeah, they feel like a happy-go-lucky person, but really there's something just underneath that's not quite there. I think they can be quite wholesome. I think they can be quite sweet. I think they can be sensitive and emotional with you, and like that's why you were so drawn to this person. Especially with the Six of Cups, that always like indicates some sort of like soulmate or nostalgia or some sort of deep emotional bond with this person. But Three of Cups here also is a very playful energy, a very like a beginning stage of a relationship type of energy, very much honeymoon phase. Okay, so I think that's all I'm getting about your person. So if that sounded like your person, you have the right pile. I'm going to move on to some tarot cards now to see if they've moved on from you, or if they regret things like that. From just this alone, I'm starting to feel like they probably, yeah, are not doing so well right now. Move these to the side. Okay. Maybe something like that. Okay. So I'll get into your tarot cards now. Okay. And sorry if I'm a little slower with shuffling. I'm not used to having nails when I shuffle. But yeah. One more. So. Oops. Has pile one's person moved on? Okay. Has pile one's person moved on? Pile one's person moved on. Okay, so I have Seven of Wands in reverse, Star in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. No, absolutely, they have not moved on at all. They're trying to, but again, this Seven of Wands in reverse, upright would make me think hard work, healing, moving on, like living your best life, doing the hard work yourself. With it in reverse makes me feel like, again, there's that starting of that awareness, even with the star in reverse, that starting of awareness, but not quite actually starting to heal or anything tangible, any tangible actions to step to move forward. I feel like this person probably wants to reach out. But again, I feel like if they were to reach out, they're not going to give you something satisfactory or what you need or want. This feels like this person, so far from these 3 cards at least, it feels like you're the one who walked away in this situation, and they're trying really hard to like move on, walk away, whatever, but there's still some sort of like lingering hope, but they're starting to like lose it. I think they're scared that you won't even like hear them out. And when they do, if they do come forward, but it feels more like a when this person does come forward to like try to reach out to you, it feels like they're gonna be like, oh, I missed you, oh, I want to do this and this and this with you, but it feels like fluff words rather than actual actions that this person's taking, and you're like, okay, you've done this before, like, what's changed? And I think you're starting to get a little like fed up about it. Has Pal One's person moved on? Pal One's person moved on. Has Pal One's person moved on? Pal One's person. Okay. I have 8 of coins in reverse. Okay. Yeah. No, not at all. So the story behind this card specifically is that this sister has to work basically in silence because she wants to turn her brothers from swans back into humans. But if she talks about what her task is, then they won't turn back. And I think part of the reason why your person is silent is because they're scared that you won't accept them back, that you won't, like, they're not like accepting the reality that you're moving on, that you're like starting to, like, you're living your best life, you're healing, you're feeling good, like, I feel like you're good. And this person is just like not like wanting to come forward, but like they know that if they do, or like they're scared that if they do, that you won't even give them the time of day, like you'll just leave them on red or you have them blocked or something like that. Has Pal One's person moved on? Pal One's person. Pal One's person moved on. Pal One's person moved on. Yeah, but I think they're trying really hard to move on, but they just have not. Okay, yeah, 10 of Wands. And then, yeah, okay, yeah, Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this person, the way that they're trying to cope with this is that they're trying to be flirty or fun, or, you know, maybe going out to party a lot, or like they're trying to forget you maybe with, you know, like drinks or things like that. Yeah, 8 of Cups is moving on to something better, with it upright, moving something onto something better, or moving on from a situation that no longer serves you. With it in reverse, again, makes me feel like this person's just not taking the hint or not really moving on. And I think you tend to feel this person's energy, and it, like, I don't know, kind of annoys you, or maybe it like is frustrating because you're just like, okay, why do I feel this person's energy? Is it me, or is it this person, or something like that? Oops, sorry. I think you're a little crooked. Okay. Back of the, okay, yeah, of course. Back of the deck, I have 5 of Cups in reverse, which already 5 of Cups upright. Oh my gosh, and look at that, 7 of Cups right under that. So 5 of Cups upright generally means sadness, looking at the things that you've lost rather than the things that you have. It's a deep sadness, a lot of regret, you know, whatever. With it in reverse makes you think this person's even more sad than they expected to be. And also like that your connection, like your ending or separation or whatever y'all went through to have, like, it feels like no contact at this point. Like it's hitting this person a lot harder. And it's almost like they're trying not to sink, not trying to be pulled down into the water here. 7 of Cups right under that makes me think that they're still dreaming of a potential future with you, that they still think about you, that they yeah, they have dreams about you. And again, also with Seven of Cups here, it makes me think lots of options. And then with that Knight of Wands there, it makes me feel like this person is trying to lose themselves in like parties or things like that. Yeah, that's not, yeah, so yeah, very clearly this person really misses you, wants you back, but hasn't actually done any of the healing themselves to give you anything new or substantial. Um, I think one day they would be grateful for you for opening their eyes to the situation, but to like their actions or how much they've hurt someone. And I think it honestly feels like this person, like, it feels like you're not willing to give this person another chance. And if you are, that's totally up to you if you want to. But I feel like this person is the type of, like, I don't know, like the connection that y'all had, even if it was really short, I think this person, even in really old age, will still like think about you from like time to time, or like dream about you sometimes. Um, Look at that, the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, of like the things that could have been with you. Yeah, could have been with you. It's kind of sad actually, but your person has not like really like opened their eyes to like the reality that they're facing, or that your connection has ended. And like I think part of them is just like hoping, but again within the reverse, it's like starting to slowly dwindle. And I think right now they're also like trying to focus on other things in their life. um or maybe they'll blame other things that happened in their life as to why your connection didn't actually occur. But to you, you're just like, well, no, you could have made the time for me, or you could have communicated this better with me, or you could have like, I don't know, talked about how I could have helped you better, or maybe find a therapist, something like that. Instead of just accepting your reality. Like maybe this person felt like they couldn't talk to anybody or something. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, like maybe they're throwing themselves into work or something just to like, or throwing themselves into partying or socializing just so that they don't have to deal with the sadness that, you know, you have, that this person has. So, I want to draw, maybe I'll use another deck. I want to draw some, yeah, maybe I want to draw some messages from it. Yeah, I think I want to draw some channeled love messages from your person to see if, you know, anything else. Okay. What would pile one's person like to say to pile one? Okay, we're toxic. Okay. I feel like that's more like you telling that you're my best friend. Yeah, I feel like you did have fun with this person, but yeah, it was not working out. And again, I feel like with this we're toxic thing, if it's your person saying it, it honestly feels like that thing where they're just like, I've been hurt in the past and not doing anything to really fix or heal or feel better about themselves as a person. And so they've just accepted that that's the way they are and it's going to be toxic. And that's not super healthy. I want you back, of course. Oh my gosh, that flew out. I hope you feel the same way as me. Exactly what I was saying earlier. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, I have a crush on you. I think you are the one. That's why I was saying, I feel like this person, yeah, in the future or things like that, they're still going to be thinking about you. And then the back of the deck had, oh, and then also that I want to take. Thank you for being so kind and everything reminds me of you. Again, I feel like that's this gratitude coming forward where I think you're the push they needed to actually like start healing, but they're still not on that healing journey. They're more like, there's a ping of slight awareness, not even full awareness yet. And then in the back of the deck here, everything reminds me of you. So I think that's all I have for you, pile one. If that reading resonated, please leave a like and subscribe so you get notified for whenever I post a new video. I also love reading your comments and hearing your situations or your specific situations. So comment down below whatever your specific situation is, if you want to take this person back or not, things like that. I'd love to hear it. But if that's everything, thank you so much, pile one. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi there, pal 2. So you picked Hematite and the Black Tarot. So before I get into your tarot cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to see if you have the right pile. So if it sounds like your person, then you know you have the right pile. Otherwise, you might want to pick a different pile. So I'm going to put these on the sides and I'll pull some oracle cards and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm going to start with this. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, I'm already getting a vibe that you have kept trying and trying and trying and trying to make something work with this person, but it is just not happening. It could be a lot of like false starts, or you start something and then it like, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just had to open a window. Okay. Pile 2's person. What is pile 2's person like? Pile 2's person like. Okay, we have the Hierophant and the, what is this? 5, 6, 7, 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay. I am getting someone who's quite emotionally distant. Okay, I'll take both of those. I have the Moon in reverse, the Chariot upright. Okay. Interesting. And then at the bottom of the deck, I have the Empress in reverse. Okay. I feel like this person has a lot of talk because a lot of cards came out, but they're also very stoic or emotionally distant with you. It's kind of a weird energy. The Moon is Pisces, Chariot is Cancer. Yeah, I feel like, okay, it feels like with this person, it was a very hot and cold energy, where sometimes they would talk to you and like be super invested, but like still kind of shallow with their conversation topics. And then sometimes when they're just like in this Moon energy where they just kind of almost like ghost you. It feels very like, I'm having a hard time reading your person because they're just so closed off. And also with this Empress in reverse, I feel like this is probably referring to how they treated you, which is basically like you were supposed to be treated like an empress by this person, or they said that they would treat you like an empress, and then they just do the complete opposite, or they sometimes do, and then they just kind of like keep you almost like on a little hook. And I think you found yourself maybe starting to put a lot more energy into this connection than your person was, and they just kind of reap the benefits of having your energy in their life. But I think you started to like close that off from them, and that's why I also think this part of this is in reverse, is because you started to block it or close off your energy from them. because I initially wasn't even going to take the back of the deck, but then as I was putting the cards away, I saw the back, and I was like, oh yeah, I feel like that is pile two's energy kind of showing up there. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. This person could be, I don't know, like maybe jealous, or very overprotective, or maybe overprotective of themselves, or maybe they're still dealing with some sort of like past relationship or an ex situation. But okay, what is pile two's person like? Pile two's, whoa, a lot. Okay. And when the Hierophant comes out, it's a very like traditional type of card, or the traditional way of doing things. So maybe like this person started off in a very like traditional type of way of pursuing you, but then it feels very like very stoic, very hard to read, very like, yeah, it's hard to, it's like almost pulling teeth with your person. And like maybe when I was like, you know, shuffling in the beginning, it felt like, you know, I was like fighting it almost. Oh my gosh, jealousy. So figure 27, marigold, jealousy, grief. Yeah, so again, your person could be maybe a jealous type of person, or overprotective, or like a little, I don't know, I feel like this person seems very put together in terms of like work or status or something like that. But then when it comes to relationships, I think they're almost like very immature or emotionally stunted with that stuff. I think, yeah, they might have gotten jealous really easily, even though maybe you weren't even dating or something, or you were just in a situationship and you were exploring other options, and maybe this person got jealous about that. Or maybe again, there could be some sort of ex or partnership that was happening where this person was losing someone, and then that ex partner was getting jealous about it or something. Seems a little messy. What is pile two's person like? Okay, I'll take these two cards, and then I have Fern, figure 40, Fern, fertility, sex, vivacious, spirited, living best life, carefree, okay? And then I have, yeah, okay, figure 12, narcissist, self-love, unrequited love, narcissism, selfishness, vitality. Okay, so with this narcissism card, I feel like, again, there was some sort of third-party situation, or an ex that's like interfering in the situation. And then also with this Fern card and both this narcissist card here, I feel like your person had quite a big ego, or they really thought highly of themselves, when in reality they weren't even treating you like an empress. I feel like they think that they are such an amazing lover or amazing person, or like they can give you this, and that, but they're not actually giving you any like emotional fulfillment or emotional needs, or spending quality time with you. Or like if you tell them like, hey, my love language is like gifts, and that doesn't mean I need expensive gifts, maybe just get me some flowers or something, or a little chocolate bar from the dollar store, something like that. And your person would just completely neglect you. I feel like they were a very neglectful person to you. But yeah, I think there are times, like especially with this Chariot card here coming out, and this Fern, I feel like there's times when they were just so, yeah, free spirited, and like, again, it feels like there are times when they're very fun and happy and playful with you, but it also feels in a very like shallow way. Like this person could be like that with almost anybody, or maybe they felt like they could be like that with you, but I don't know. I feel like they thought really highly of themselves, or they still think really highly of themselves, and that they almost feel like, well, I laid out all my truths, because like the moon, in reverse, moon upright makes me, you know, think of illusions or some sort of hidden truths or something like that, and then in reverse, it's like, oh, I've told all my truths, or I've said everything that I needed to say. And maybe this person has been frank with you about their connection, but honestly, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like this person was saying like, oh yeah, I could give you this type of lifestyle, or this blah, blah, blah. And then they go around and say like, oh, you're a gold digger or whatever, you know? Hmm. Almost a little bit like incel vibes. um, hmm. What else am I getting from a person? Yeah, they feel very emotionally immature. Like they just don't. It's almost like they're delusional. Like they don't understand like what actually happened here or like why you started to move away. Like I don't think you even like really like if you talked about it, it didn't like click in this person's brain that you actually meant what you said, or like you didn't really talk about it and you just started becoming like slowly distant kind of thing from this person. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this person has a bit of an ego. I think they can be quite a go-getter and like, you know, go after what they want, is pretty successful in their career. But I think they keep it very close to the chest and like, yeah, kind of like incel vibes where it's just like oh this person or whatever potential partner is gonna like take advantage of me by taking my money or whatever. I don't know. It feels very like, yeah, very jealous or very overprotective or very like closed off, very like with this like the keys in front being like no you're not, like barring entry, um I think they barred entry from you like entering a lot of aspects of their life. Like they kind of kept you in the dark about a lot of things. And maybe with this hematite you started like to reflect a mirror to them being like, hey, no, your ego needs to be checked or something. um yeah, I feel like this person's ego still needs to be checked though. Hmm. I think there were times when they were very genuinely sweet to you, but it was very far and few between, and you were starting to feel like, okay, like, no, this is not. I don't know if you're completely no contact with this person, or maybe you just kind of have like each other on their social medias or whatever, but you're not actually like actively talking, or you talk once in a while. Because it doesn't feel like quite a complete, like, blocked cut off from this person. And maybe that's why this person is still kind of like delusional about your situation or something. I'm not sure. So I'll get into the cards to see if they have like moved on or if they regret stuff or things, what's like going on there. But also move these to the side. There's a lot of cards piled to here. Okay. Ooh, I just burped again. Whenever I burp in readings, it makes me think of some sort of releasing toxicity, negativity, something in your life. Okay. Pile 2. As pile 2's person is do one more shuffle. Has pile 2's person moved on? Has pile 2's person moved on? Whoa. Okay, has pile 2's person moved on? Okay. So I have the 7 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups upright. I'm going to move these a little bit over. Okay, I have 4 of cups. No, 4 pentacles in reverse. I have Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then I have the Hermit upright. And then Page of Cups in reverse in the back. Okay. Okay. I feel like your person is somewhat delusional about the situation here. I think they still think that things are okay between you, or maybe like that you are just on a short break, or I don't know, like they understand that y'all haven't talked in a while or something like this, and yet part of them's just like holding on, or like being like, oh yeah, pile two is gonna be back. This also looks like the hematite there, and I feel like they have problems like self-analyzing or self like looking like self-reflection stuff. um Six of Cups is generally, when it comes out in a love reading, is a generally sweet, very soulmate type of card, very, lovely to see in a reading. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this person isn't, like, I don't think they understand what happened here. Or like maybe they blame you for the situation or something like that. I'm I'm a little flabbergasted by your person. Like, I feel like like, I think you told this person straight up, like, hey, the way that you treated me was not okay. I didn't like this, this, this. And your person was just like, went all over their head. Very emotionally immature. Um, I have 2 pages that came out. Um, First I thought I have 3. 2 pages that came out, but they're both in reverse. And with this Hermit, like, the Hermit usually signifies someone who is good at self-reflection, or like good at self-capacity, and like, is able to like look within and be like, okay, like what do I want? What do I need? And it could very well that your person is starting to like, move on. And like starting to let go of things that they don't need to hold on to anymore, and like getting rid of that young, youthful, immature energy, starting to let go of the anxieties, things like that. But I don't know, there's just something like, I need more clarification happening here. Okay. Has pile two's person moved on? Has pile two's person moved on? I have the World in reverse. Yeah, no, I don't think they have. But it's like almost like they don't really understand what happened. I don't know. Temperance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's almost like they're biding their time. Like, yeah, pile two's gonna come back. Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, Temperance is like a patient card. The World in reverse is like, like an ending needs to happen, but with it in reverse, it's like almost like this person's like really, really not letting go here. Even though, okay, yeah, I feel like what's happening here is that the universe is really, really giving this person signs like, you need to move on now, you need to stop now, you need to stop thinking about this person, and you need to like, start doing that inward journey, start looking and emotionally fulfilling yourself, let go, stop holding on so tightly to that pentacle. And your person is just not having it. Like, not letting it happen. Back of the deck, Judgment. Yeah, exactly. Your person is really, like, I feel like Judgment in a type of reading like this would normally, to me, indicate someone who is looking back at the connection and like analyzing like what they have done or what they could do better, or like really understanding. But again, I feel like there's some sort of like weird undertone of being delusional with your person, and not like I don't know, like, I don't want to call people crazy or delusional or things like that, but it's like almost like this person isn't aware, not like it's not even in their, like, they're not even aware of like your situation, what they've lost, like, and yeah, like part of them is just like like really clutching and holding on so tightly to your connection. Even though I feel like you straight up told this person, like, we're done, we're never going to be a thing, or something like that. I don't know. Like, it's a weird energy to be in. And I feel like you've probably felt this weird energy. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like, again, with this weird jealousy thing happening, I feel like they got to work through some stuff about how a healthy partnership looks like, or I don't know, like there's almost like a weird feeling of like this person feels like they like own you or like are onerous over you. Like it's almost like, yeah, for sure Pal 2 is gonna come back and we are meant to be together. We are each other's like world or whatever. But like again, a lot of these cards in reverse. And yeah, and I feel like the universe is almost like telling this person, like, you need to start your hermit's journey. You need to start looking within. You need to start, you know, yeah, looking within. Like this is not working. This is really not working. Okay, I think that's all I have from those cards. I'm gonna pull some channeled love messages, I guess, because I don't think I'm gonna get anything more from your person. What would Pile 2's person like to say to Pile 2? Pile 2's person like to say to Pile 2? Okay. Maybe. So that could be maybe you'll still be together. Yeah, see again with that, a little bit of that ego and lack of self-awareness. Okay, so you give me butterflies. There's a, oh, no, that's just one card. Okay, you give me butterflies. Pile 2's person. I hope you feel the same way as me. Okay. Ooh, ow. I want to be more than friends. Soon. See, again, with that soon, it's like almost like, yeah, this person isn't quite getting this. Or maybe they'll reach out soon. Can I get one more card? And then I think we could create a life together. Yeah, again, yeah, yeah, yeah. There. I feel like I can tell you anything, which is weird because I feel like they didn't actually talk to you about a lot of things. But I think in comparison to like their friends or their family, they probably talk to you the most about their emotions and stuff like that. Interesting. I think that's all I have for you, Pal 2. If that reading resonated, please leave a like and subscribe, and so you'll get notified for whenever I post a new video. And I love to hear your specific situations. I love reading those down below in the comments. So comment down below your specific situations. I love reading those. But if that's everything, thank you so much, Pile 2, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi there, Pile 3. So you pick the Green Adventuring and Star Tarot. So before I get into your cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to see if you picked the right pile. If it sounds like your person, then you know you have the right pile. If it doesn't, then you might want to pick a different pile and see if those resonate. So I'll put these up to the side, and then I'll grab some oracle cards, and we'll go from there. Okay. What is Pile 3's person like? Okay. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Okay, so before I even started the reading, I was getting that that like Bumble ad or whatever, where it's just like the person is like, uh, the guy was like, "Oh, I'm going on an adventure. You should meet me." And then the girl came up and met him on the adventure. So I feel like your person is quite adventurous. They lead life almost like with pleasure. So this is Nine of Cups. They lead life using pleasure or seeing whatever enjoys satisfaction. I think they like things like hiking or sports or like traveling around that realm. Um, and again, green adventuring sounds like adventure. So they like adventuring. Yeah, I feel like they are generally an emotionally fulfilled person. Um, Maybe a little free spirited, or really free spirited. Okay, what is pile three's person like? Okay, I have the. Okay. So I was gonna take it in reverse, but I think I'm gonna take this upright because when I was picking it up, it was almost like flipping. So I'm gonna put the Empress upright. Yeah, it almost feels like a pretty self-sufficient person, and I think card flipped over here. Did it? I guess not. Yeah, it did. And then I have the World in reverse. Yeah, I think they are quite young. And I think even if they're not young in age, they're young in spirit, and they feel like they have so much life to live. And I think from your situation or from this person's personality, maybe this person didn't want to commit to you. Is what I'm getting. I think they were genuinely a pretty solid person or seemed really nice and genuine with you, but it feels like y'all didn't want the same things, or maybe you wanted commitment and they didn't, or maybe they wanted commitment and you didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna get some. And in the back of the deck, I have Four of Swords. So they could be taking like a social media break. I don't know why I'm getting social media. Maybe you met this person online. Okay. So what came out was cassava and cabbage, which are generally self-sufficient cards like that Nine of Cups feeling that I was getting. I will shuffle though, because that was a weird way to come out. Okay. But, okay. So I have, oh my god, cassava. Okay. I guess cassava really wanted to come out. Okay. And then I have tulip and hyssop. Okay. So cassava really wanted to come out. So cassava, figure 39, cassava, culture, versatility, inner strength, healthy ambition, wish fulfillment, clarity. And then tulip is declaration of love, wealth, passion, again, passion. And then in figure 3, hyssop, cleansing, sacrifice. Okay. So this feels like this card with the Four of Swords. This card feels like this card. And this card also feels like both of these cards and also that one. So I feel like your person is generally a self-sufficient person. They're quite fulfilled with themselves. They feel quite emotionally mature. They do feel somewhat avoidant though with the way that they are, but they're also very passionate and open about their feelings. They can be quite vulnerable with you. That's weird. I'm like wanting to space out the cards. I feel like they like a lot of space. And yeah, like I kind of want to like space out these cards, and I think they like space. They don't they don't feel the need to maybe like talk every day or like spend so much quality time. I don't know. It's a little they kind of like having things done their way almost. I think they're quite a relaxed person. I think they like their alone time. They really like their alone time, but they also, when they're with you, it seems quite passionate, or it seems like it's good, but maybe they only ever call you for dates or whatever, maybe in the middle of the night, or things like that for, you know, like a booty call. But it also feels like they still respect you, which is, you know, like, and I feel like you wanted this connection to happen and it felt like that was where it was going, but um it's like your person was like, no, this is all I'm willing to give. um I think they still saw you as quite valuable, and I think they think highly of you. um I don't think they have like bad feelings towards you or bad vibes towards you. They don't feel like manipulative or anything like that. They feel more just like avoidant, like has an avoidant attachment style, or somewhat distant, or like very free spirited, very like wants their own space. I don't think that, I don't know, maybe this is like a fairly short connection that y'all had, maybe a few months kind of thing. Um, and it never really, yeah, I feel like the ending for this wasn't really like an ending. Maybe like y'all still both need closure or something like that. Or it's a very bittersweet ending kind of thing. Um, I don't know, maybe this person might be blaming, oh, it was the wrong timing or something like that, because again, this person feels like they're adventuring, kind of living a very youthful lifestyle kind of thing, wanting to travel, wanting to, you know, meet up with a lot of people, wanting to, you know, live life to its fullest, and like maybe think about settling down later in life. Um, and I think maybe this person's thinking, if it was a different time, um, I don't know. But I feel like if it was, like, I feel like every person you're supposed to meet is when you're supposed to meet them. And if you end up like in the future with this person, great, or whatever, that's good. But like, there's definitely ways that your person could make it work now. But I feel like, yeah, they're very focused on themselves right now. And not in a very like ego driven centric way. And it just like, yeah, they're just wanting to like live their best life basically. So I'm gonna move these to the sides. So if that sounds like your person, this is your pile. And then I will get into your tarot cards. Okay, actually I can probably, I don't know, fit all of that. Okay. Okay. What has pile 3's person moved on? Has pile 3's person moved on? I have the devil upright. Pile 3's person moved on. Has pile 3 person moved on? I have the, what is this? 9 of Cups again. 9 of Cups. 7 of Wands in reverse. Devil is Capricorn energy. Yeah. So yeah, they could be focused on themselves, their work life right now, with that Capricorn energy. I don't think they were deceptive to you, really. But again, it feels like y'all wanted different things. I think part of them really took you for granted. And I think they're starting to realize that now, with that devil card. Like, I don't think y'all were really toxic in any way. I think you had a pretty great relationship that you had. I have 5, 6, 7 of Wands. Yeah, but it almost is like a lot of ladders to climb, a lot of hoops to jump through, a lot of different ideas, or yeah. Has this person moved on? Has probably this person moved on? File 3's person moved on. Okay. I have the Hierophant. Okay. And then I have the King of Swords. And then I have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I feel like right now your person is still processing things. This feels like maybe, I don't know, this feels somewhat fresher in compared to the other 2 piles. Like there feels like there's less bad blood or history between y'all here. I don't think you think your relationship was terrible, and I don't think your person thinks your relationship was terrible or anything like that. I think it's just that you both couldn't give each other what you wanted. I think this person is approaching this from a very logical perspective, and is very open about how this connection impacted you, but yet there's parts of them, or there's like a part of them that's still, that only really goes for the pleasure, only chases the highs of your connection, and like doesn't really necessarily remember all the stability that y'all had. Again, I feel like this person is really in that phase in their life where they, or maybe this person is just the type of person that just likes being free spirited and wanting space and wanting, you know, like a more selfish lifestyle. But I think they were also quite upfront about it with you. The King of Swords is quite a cold king, in comparison to the other kings. They're very logical, methodical, very cutthroat, if you will. And I think this person might have said some hurtful things with you. I think they still want to be like your friend or keep you in your life somehow, but I think that's a little selfish of them, given that I feel like they really hurt you, and they, and I think they know this, but they also like understood it was like necessary to be this cutthroat with you, because I think you were really ready to like 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords was in the back of the other deck. But I think you were so ready to like build a solid foundation or build a solid life with this person. And this person was basically like, block that or no to it. I think part of them keeps like coming back to you, but this honestly feels like someone who is basically moving on. And not necessarily in like a way that they want to forget you forever kind of thing, but in a way like they saw that this connection wasn't working the way that maybe they wanted, or that you wanted, and they kind of just like want you in their lives still, and they feel comfortable with you. Like, look at how comfy these cats look, right? They feel comfortable with you, they feel safe with you, they like all the emotional fulfillment you gave them, but they're not willing to like actually like commit to you or like give you more than what they've already given. And I think you were saying like, okay, like this isn't working, like I need more, I want more, like this is not equal. And I think your person is like aware of that, but they still don't want to like quite let you go, or quite, yeah, like I feel like they're just like, okay, if you're not gonna, like if we're not gonna be like romantic with each other or anything like that or whatever, maybe we can just be friends or whatever. And like part of them maybe thinks like, if they're still friends, then they'll still have like a shot with you kind of thing, or that you just need a break from each other or something like that. I feel like there wasn't a lot of like fighting or anything, or if there was, it was still like met with a lot of communication. With this Hierophant and the eyes on this book and lots of pages, maybe both of you are reading far way too into it too much. Yeah, I feel like look at how chillax these all these cats are, things like that. And then there's this one cat that's kind of like almost keeping guard, and I feel like that's almost like you, where like a lot of it felt great and relaxed, but then there's a part of you that was just like dinging or being like, stay alert here, stay focused. And like notice that this cat is looking directly at this devil. It sees the devil even if the devil doesn't know it sees them, right? And I think this is almost like a metaphor for you seeing like some maybe like red flags in your person, or seeing that this person can't provide you what you need or want. And this person's not even aware that you realize this about them. I don't think, the thing is, like, I don't think it's over between y'all. Like, I don't think there feels like there wasn't like full closure here or something, or I don't know. It feels like you just both just kind of like stopped communicating with each other or something like that. Um, hmm. I think your person is generally a like forward facing person in terms of like, let's look to the future. Like, even if this green adventure it was pointing this way, which means future oriented, like you're not dwelling so much on the past. And I feel like normally your person, after a breakup or things like that, or connections, like they'll be able to just like bounce back pretty quickly. But again, I feel like your person hasn't, or like even you maybe hasn't quite let go. Like it's like, yes, they're moving on, but they don't want to like let go of you in their lives. Um, hmm. And I feel like sometimes you still feel their energy and you're just like, okay, is that me thinking about them, or are they still thinking about me? And it's like, I don't know, part of you I feel like is just like, okay, let me go now. Or yeah, or vice versa. Maybe your person's like, okay, like let's end this now. Um, I think you're still cordial and generally friendly with each other if you ever interact, but I feel like you're not interacting with your person all that much or anything like that. This feels pretty no contact. But there's like almost like maybe your person's still waiting for like some sort of closure. I don't know. Like, especially with this world card in reverse. Yeah. I think they, I don't know, think you're beautiful. Really enjoyed their time with you. Really values you as a person, and like they see that you were beautiful inside and out. But they don't want the commitment. Maybe. Or maybe they're just not ready to build that life quite yet. They're focused on their career and getting that coin or living their lives. It's like they're almost like with this Nine of Cups, like maybe looking for that emotional, like, or maybe you were their emotional fulfillment, like you were everything that they wished for, but yet they just didn't really act on it. Like I feel like this person had some traits that were like red flaggy to you, and that's why you were being like, maybe you were also being quite upfront about your communication and like not hiding anything, and you're like, I'm gonna make sure that I live my life to the fullest, and I make sure that I'm gonna be as vulnerable as possible to like know that I tried to make it work, and if it didn't work, then it didn't work, you know? It is what it is. It's very much like that vibe. Okay. I'll take these cards, but this one I'll put back. So this, okay, I'll take that too. Everything reminds me of you. Okay. I want you. That also sometimes to me feels very, in a very, like sexual way. Yeah. I love you. Whoa. Yeah, I think there was genuine like love between you both, because it doesn't feel like a lot of like, again, bad blood compared to the other two piles. Okay, what would pile three's person like to say to pile three? Okay. If you were a worm, I'd still love you. Again, with the love. I have a lot of burdens. I feel your energy, even if we're in separation. Like I said, I think, yeah, you, like, your person feels it, but you feel their energy too. I feel like I don't deserve you. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I feel like they know that they took you for granted, and they know that you deserve so much more than what they're offering, but they still want you in their lives. Um, yeah, I think, like, the love they have for you, even if you were still friends, even if you were just friends, like, I think they'd still like want you in their lives and still like you and still, yeah, I think they can't stop thinking about you. Um, I think, like you are, like, almost like basically an empress to this person, and with this world in reverse, um, this is like an ending of a cycle, but we're not letting go quite yet. I think your person isn't. I think they're really sad about, like, the way that this played out, but I don't think they have any regrets about what they did. Um, or maybe they do because they feel like they could have gone about it better and still had you as a friend, even though um, you weren't going to work as, like, romantic partners things. And I think that's the part that they regret, because they still like you and they still want you in their lives and they still, value you. But yeah, there's almost like a bittersweet energy to this. Back of the deck, I want to spoil you. Yeah, I think that they want to maybe give you that stuff you deserve, but at this point, I don't think that they're quite there in their lives to be in a position where they can spoil you or they can give you what you want or what you need. Um, and I feel like, yeah, you're almost like, it is what it is. If this person can't give me what I want, what I need, like, I don't have to stay in this connection. I'm not going to stay in something that doesn't serve me anymore. And your person was like, why can't we just keep it the way that it was? Like, it was casual, it was fun, it was like a situationship, but like a situationship where, I don't know, like, but I don't know, like, both of you weren't seeing anybody else. Because I'm not getting vibes of, like, third party or anything through this. I feel like you're both very candid with each other with that King of Swords and that Seven of Swords in reverse. But yeah. I think that's all I have for you, pile 3. If that reading resonated, please leave a like and subscribe so you'll get notified for whenever I post a new video. If this reading resonated, also comment down below your specific situations. I love reading those. But if that's everything, thank you so much, pile 3. I will see you in the next video. Bye.